If I was like, honestly, one of my favorite games to play, if it's like we have no board games or trying to spend time, the celebrity, where you have the bowl and you write down celebrities.
Yes.
And then
there's 3 rounds.
There's 3 rounds.
The first round, you can say whatever you want, except the person's name.
Right.
The second round, you get to say 2 words only, and they can't be the person's name. The last round, you just mime, no words.
Acting.
Silent movie acting.
Right.
But in memory comes into play because often what happens is that a certain celebrity will get pigeonholed or described in a way that is unflattering to them, but is memorable to us.
Oh my God.
Perhaps inappropriate.
When we're playing celebrity with our friends and someone gets you and they're like, only 2 words, bald tweaker.
Crackhead. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah.
Like shit.
It's the worst. And sometimes it's like the opposite happens. Like, it's like not accurate, but it just sticks to that person. So, or like it's the stupid detail that somebody thinks of like in a panic. And then that's what we use to describe. And then that's what I think of when I think of that person.
Well, it'll be like, oh, like if it was Janie Lee Curtis, or you might be like Activia Halloween. And you're like, okay, Jamie Lee Curtis. So now forever later, you either
Activia
have to mime yogurt or do stabbing or like, I don't know.
But like Jodie Foster, if all you can think of is Nell, that gets tough.
Well, hit him with the good old chickapay. Hit him with the good old chickapay. Do kids today know about Nell?
Nobody knows about Nell.
I think the kids today, there's probably like a girl in BTS named Nell. Is BTS girls? Oh, there you go.
You didn't know that BTS wasn't girls? What are you, nuts?
No, I don't know.
The Korean boy band?
Oh, BTS. I was thinking of Blackpink. That's the big
that's the girl band. How many girls they circulating through that operation?
It's Nell. It's Kelsey, Rachel, Monica, Courtney, Phoebe, Lisa. And how could we... Oh, okay.
I love Lisa.
They're all one. And then
shout out to Lisa from Blackpink.
Shout out to Lisa from Blackpink. And then how could we forget?
Tanya.
Shrimpy.
Oh, Shrimpy.
She's actually, it's kind of a flip flop. She's very tall.
She's super tall. She towers above, so they put her way in the back.
Well, the other girls kind of do all the choreography. And then like once during the show, Shrimpy just steps over all those fucking bitches.
I have been chewing gum this whole time. I am so sorry to you. Not only to you, Trixie, but to the listeners. And I want to express my deep and heartfelt regret at having wasted so many minutes of our podcast already.
We're keeping it.
Oh, no, I know.
What they get.
I know. They get what they get. Not only do you get the sultry sounds of my smacking gum, this blue background goes great with that.
You tweeted a few days ago, to the pod listeners, I would like to offer my sincere apologies for all the audible gum smacking in the most recent episode. It is never my intention to cause the listener discomfort, with 2 spaces, which is weird. Pain or distress without a comma, which is weird too.
I'm trying to be relatable.
I regret this deeply and vow to never chew gum while being recorded. I sincerely hope, however, that my despicable behavior doesn't invalidate my critique of the movie Emilia Perez, which I firmly and resolutely maintain is the worst movie ever made. Mama, I'm sorry. And thank you.
That non-binary tea is super valid today.
Girl.
Okay. As it was yesterday.
Girl.
And as it will be tomorrow.
That non-binary tea is valid. Maybe not according to the news recently. Oh. Speaking of, I don't know if you're talking about the news lately, but you tweeted everything is horrible and everyone sucks shit just 4 hours ago.
With a period.
Were you kind of thinking of coming here?
No.
What if you tweeted like, I hate who I'm going to film with today. Fuck that bald pig. And then like, I'm just on your Twitter like, oh.
I would never do that online. I would say it to your face.
Girl.
Mary.
Can I tell you what happened to me?
I wish you would.
So you know Blake, our yoga instructor?
Yes.
Hi, Blake. And I asked if I could mention Blake on the pod.
The one who picks you up like a 6-pack before he introduces himself.
You and I know that Blake has done yoga instruction so long that, I mean, day one, he was up. He's giving me the Heimlich, breaking the leg off.
Yeah,
there's no body space.
No, he has, let's be clear, he has boundaries. He is just, he's getting in there.
A
free spirit.
He's getting in there to do the job.
And his adjustments, I'm sorry, they are incredible.
Girl.
They're incredible.
And
they're not sexual, even though I try to make them that.
I had him come over. I had to leave rehearsal early yesterday for dance rehearsal. with Tom Feeney.
Tom Feeney.
Yes.
The legendary House of Feeney.
Who's getting taller, better looking, and more muscular as time goes on. Good for him.
Good for him.
Can't relate.
Good for him.
I leave rehearsal early because my back has hurt so bad. I fell asleep on the couch, which I'm too old to do that. Wake up on the couch. Here's how I wake up. Here's how I wake up after sleeping on the couch.
Mary, that was me this morning.
It's bad.
It's not good.
I need to sleep in one of those indoor skydiving machines where the whole body's just levitating. You know what I mean?
Like zero gravity.
Hit me with the Michael Jackson propofol. My shoulder is dislocated.
Oh my God. Ow, it hurts.
Have you seen the wait, I gotta hit you
I
with
can't
this
lift
one.
my arm. My shoulder is dislocated.
It's dislocated. Girl, that's me in the morning.
My whole body is in jeopardy.
This is my new favorite of him.
Was due to feces thrown all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling, and it stunk so bad.
Why did he just describe my whole life?
She's talking about the bathrooms at CAA. I'm just kidding.
From Ozempic.
Yes.
There's feces. I go through hell looking at feces.
I go through it. You know, I have to say the whole Ozempic thing, I picked the wrong year to be frighteningly thin. This year I could have blended in.
I know.
Last year everyone's
really
like,
did.
do you want to talk about it? And I said, nope.
When are you going to admit it, Mom?
Right.
Yeah.
And this year, it's the people under the stairs. It's the disappearing. I don't know why it's it's the people on the stair stepper. Okay. The people.
Are people still doing it? What do they call GLP-1? Is that what it is? The Ozempic, Manjaro, Wegovy, Bababa.
Yeah. It's life-changing, happy for people.
Yeah.
But our colleagues, those around us, it is. Have you ever seen that Karen Carpenter movie with the dolls, with the Barbies?
Yeah.
Superstar.
Todd Solondz? No, who did it? The guy who did Happiness?
Yes, it's on YouTube. And as
It's
Karen
incredible.
Carpenter loses weight, they shave the Barbie doll down.
Oh my
It's
God,
very
that's
amazing
right.
and chilling. And
Right.
very,
It's artistic.
very beautiful movie.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing the girls.
Superstar.
Yes,
Yeah,
Superstar.
yeah. Yep.
And the girls, the dolls and the girls keep walking in. I said, you every morning, God is taking a potato peeler and just.
Yeah, it's that thinner kind of thing. Well, you know what? It's tough for me because like a lot of the a lot of the celebrities whom I don't know but just see online, it gives tweaker. Like it's almost it's very tweaker because it's that gaunt, a hollow kind of look. Like immediate, like rapid weight loss often is like that.
You look like a
gaunt.
marathon runner, and that's not a compliment.
Right.
Marathon runners look like they are moments from death.
Yeah. Is it the Ozempic or is it the Pookie? Or both?
Why not both?
Why not both?
And then some of the people on it are the thinnest people we know.
Wow.
They were already the thinnest people we know.
And they're like, I just couldn't get that extra 5 pounds. It's like, that sounds like an eating disorder, but hey, what do I know?
Hey, let's keep it light. I'm also
back to everything being shitty.
I'm too cheap. I can barely take my arthritis medicine. If I had to do 2 injections a month or
Wait,
whatever.
it's an injection?
Arthritis medicine?
No, I know that. The Ozempic. Oh, it
Of
is an
course.
injection. I thought it was just a pill.
No, it's the stabber. It's the auto injector.
Damn.
Well, shit.
You still doing the Simia or whatever?
Simzia. Yeah. The Sibian? Yeah, I ride on that thing and I just, just vibrates my eyeballs out of my head.
Hog to hell. Okay,
Blake comes over and he's helping me with my back, which he only had 30 minutes. And I said, I'll take it.
Oh, he can do stuff in 30
He comes over. We don't talk at all.
Okay.
He's like, we haven't seen each other in 6 months. And I was like, we don't have time to talk. We'll catch up. He goes, we'll catch up next time. He's working me out. He's breaking the bones. I'm yelling on the mat. I'm going, and he goes, well, you're not as bad as your friend.
Who?
Because he said that when he's adjusting you, you're the screamer.
Well, yeah. I'm very vocal. I'm very vocal in every regard.
Do you do sex vocals?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do kind of a lama.
I do too. It's got to have a rhythm. No, I mean, I'm a moaner. If it's good. We're like, wee.
So
you're back.
Yeah. So Blake's helped me with my back, which is wonderful. It still
Feeling
hurts
better?
today, but like it's a process, right?
Yeah.
So Blake's helping me out. I forget where this program is going. Oh, I had to pee the whole time, which I had to pee before the yoga started.
Oh no.
And the whole time I had to pee.
That's the worst.
The worst. But I didn't want to stop in the middle because I'm like, we only have 30 minutes. But it was very nice he made time in his schedule to come help me. It was very, very nice.
Well, you know what I did today that I'm not going to do tomorrow? Pee in the shower at the gym. That's a confession.
Why
That's
did you do
huge-
that?
because I had to go so bad and I just let it rip and I apologize.
Don't you think people are going to smell that?
That's what I thought while it was happening. And then I was like, this is wrong.
Were you in the
This is-
shower?
Yeah.
Was someone else in there?
No, it's an individual shower.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't, it's like, why are you peeing when it's not the place to pee, you bitch?
You don't need to be doing all that.
Ugly bitch. Yeah, but I went into the sauna today because I have no facilities in my home currently.
That's right. What's going on with that?
I don't even want to talk about it. It's so bad. But so here's the thing. My life is troubled at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah. But outside circumstances have crept in.
Now a warning?
Usually it's coming from inside the house.
Right.
But now it's outside of the house coming in.
Usually you are the black mold in my house.
Exactly. Usually it's the problem is easily identifiable and even not easily treatable, but clearly,
Sure.
So it's like every day I wake up to a fresh nightmare. For real though. I'm trying to keep it light. It's just really difficult to. It's like
You don't turn on the news and see people with no homes and maybe have a little perspective.
I do. And then I say like, okay, well, at least I'm happy that I can afford to do what I need to do because it's like it's extremely expensive.
It is.
But you know what though? Like
can you tell? Like, what's the ballpark? I've never had black mold removed.
Okay.
What is the ballpark figure there?
So if you have mold in your home or your house or whatever, you have to now it depends. It depends on who you ask, but often you might need to do mold remediation. Mold remediation, which is a very involved process that can involve almost demolishing your home down to the studs, taking out drywall, insulation. I mean, everything. So she is bare and then she's treated. And if you don't address the problem, like a leaky pipe or wherever the moisture is coming from, it'll just come back. Now, when the mold remediation happens, that's expensive and it's depressing because they leave a wide open hole. They don't replace anything. The toilet doesn't get put back. The tiles are gone.
They just rip it open and leave.
Exactly. They treat it. And then you have to have an independent tester come give you the approval before you start rebuilding. Anybody who's ever redone a main bathroom knows that it could cost anywhere from $15,000 to $80,000.
Have anybody noticed on Trixie Motel season 2, we never remodeled bathrooms?
Yeah.
I was like, too much.
If it's
Next.
wet, it's pricey.
Yeah.
If it's wet, it's pricey.
Well, Aunt Gooch told me anytime you have to move a toilet, it's like, that's money.
Sweetie, every single choice and every single thing that you can do wrong or incorrectly when it comes to living and home ownership, come and talk to me, baby. Because I've done it.
Born in the game.
I'm actually inventing new things you can do wrong, previously undone. I'm making mistakes that haven't been made before, baby.
I'd like to talk to you about mold remediation.
Is it for you? Yes. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. As my great aunt Ida once said before she rode that heavenly party bus to Fenway Park one last time, "Hey, Brian, do me a favor and grab my ice Dunkin' from the fridge before you help me find the clicker underneath the couch so I can finish that Matt Damon movie where he solves the math equation and gets Janitor of the Year award while dancing the horizontal mambo with that English actress whose jawline is bigger than a donkey's." Now, you may be wondering why I decided to recount that choice quote from my great aunt who never left the state of Massachusetts. I did it because great aunt Ida was the undisputed queen of red flags. She started smoking at age 7, dropped out of school in the 5th grade, and married a toll booth operator from Shrewsbury who tried to invent a chicken wing with extra bones. If you, like my great aunt Ida, can't tell a red flag from a green flag, even if that red flag proposes to you from his toll booth on I-90 during a blizzard, therapy might be able to help. BetterHelp can help you to identify and avoid red flags while seeking out the green flags that will inevitably lead to a healthier and happier life. For example, therapy helped me identify the green flag behavior of my podcast co-host who sent me a New Year's text that simply read, "Happy New Year. Let's never write a book ever again." BetterHelp helped me identify green flags and they can help you too, all from the comfort of your couch, your car, or even a toll booth. You can easily switch therapists anytime at no extra cost, and it's fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient. BetterHelp is currently serving over 5 million people worldwide who decided to get help. So drop what you're doing and access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. Be like me and discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/bald today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/bald.
When it comes to cooking and eating, I've got a problem. The thing is, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to eat better, buy better groceries, cook more so that I'm more in control of what's in my food. So I can ultimately, trying to match make my food to my lifestyle, because some days I'm really busy and I eat very lean for a few days, and then I'll have a couple of days off and go wild. And I just have no regularity and no commitment to the type of groceries I get and what I'm going to make with them. Hungryroot is like having a personal nutritionist, and Hungryroot made it very easy to eat a little healthier. So they take care of stressful meal planning each week by recommending delicious recipes tailored to your tastes, nutritional preferences, and health goals. They make it easy to eat high-quality, nutritious food and achieve any diet or health goal by tailoring recipes to a variety of lifestyles. From anti-inflammatory, gut-friendly, gluten-free, dairy-free, high-protein. You guys, I'm vegetarian and always trying to do anti-inflammatory food, so this is perfect for me. There's no high-fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, or preservatives in any of Hungryroot's food. The only source top-quality meat and seafood free of hormones and antibiotics. And all the food can be made in 15 minutes or less. And with over 15,000 recipes shipped each week, there's something for every taste and nutrition preference. I had the pleasure of making the coconut curry tofu rice bowl, and I would say, even though I'm a lifelong vegetarian, I don't totally always know how to make tofu taste good, but something with the coconut curry, it's just not something I would have never approached and tried out myself if I didn't have a little bit, being pushed outside my box a little bit. You're going to love Hungryroot as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/bald and use code BALD. That's hungryroot.com/bald, code BALD to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/bald, code BALD. I overheard you the other day. They called and they were like, guess what, boo-boo? Even more mold than we thought. Boom,
So,
the sequel.
How about it went from 3,000, I was like, damn, to 28,000. I'm like, damn, it's up to maybe 40 right now. It's like you buy a lemon. Sometimes you buy a lemon and it sucks.
Wait,
Have you ever bought a lemon?
Mary,
What?
did you see Gaga's commentary on Joker 2?
No.
So she's doing her press for her very anticipated a new album,
Oh, right.
Lady Gaga 7 or whatever. What
Oh,
is it
she
called?
got a
Mayhem.
Oh, she got a new album.
Yeah, album coming.
Oh, good for
LG7,
her.
seventh studio album from
The
Grammy
kid-
Award
I'm
winning,
sure the
Oscar Award.
kids.
Yes,
The kids are very hyphy.
we all are, of course.
Yes.
But she's been answering questions about Joker 2 now
Okay.
because I go on Twitter yesterday. And it's like Gaga responds to Joker 2 negative critiques. And can I read it to you?
Oh, I'm obsessed. There's two things that bring me joy in times of hardship, which I'm currently doing. Elaine Stritch compilations from 30 Rock and terrible reviews of movies.
I will let you know.
Tell me, I want to know it. Show it to me, Rachel. I'd like to talk about.
this is the Cliff Notes version. This is just okay. Gaga responds to Joker 2 being a failure with audiences. People just sometimes don't like things.
T.
It's that simple. And I think to be an artist, you have to be willing for people to sometimes not like it.
Boom.
You keep going even if something didn't connect in the way you intended. I literally thought that is how you respond to someone not liking something you made.
Wait, that's it? That's extremely mature and
That's what I thought. I was
sophisticated.
like-
What are you talking about?
But the headline being some people just don't like things makes it so like people are assholes. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't either. But when
Oh.
it was just that sentence, I was like, it's so dismissive.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm glad that she's like, people didn't get it. It's ahead of its time. It's like, yeah, you throw spaghetti at the wall and sometimes it doesn't stick.
Yeah. Well, the second half of the quote, which I don't remember what it was, but the second half of the paragraph was like, the danger is as an artist getting caught up in a negative critique
Yeah.
and having it interrupt the way you create, which I was
Right.
like,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. Isabella Rossellini was just talking about that, about like being in, she had a great interview, by like the Criterion people or whatever. But yeah, she's like, you don't read reviews because it's done. It's done. Like it's already, what's the point?
Right.
Like you did it. You did it probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Oh my God. I also saw that interview you posted from Patsy.
Who?
From AbFab.
Did Joanna Lumley?
Yeah. Didn't you post this?
No.
She was talking about like people are always like, oh, this is how I changed and how I discovered myself. She was basically like, bitch, haven't you been in your body the whole time?
Yeah, I know. I love that. Now people, of course I go in the comments and people are like, yeah, you rich white bitch or whatever. But it's like, yeah, I think a lot of times it is like, what do you mean? Be you. I am me. Blue. Just be yourself. That's what I've been doing. I don't know.
That's what I'm born in the game. That is me.
But I mean, like, think about this. Like, David Lynch, for example, he's one of my favorite directors. He's made like 2 of his movies, I think, are like 2 of my favorites. And then he's got another movie that I can't fucking stand.
Right.
That I hate.
Totally.
Try to watch again. And for me, it's a total flop. But who cares?
We do things people who like us probably don't like.
Are you kidding me? I'm still trying to do something good.
Right.
You know? It's
also,
like whatever.
It's some people will like what your thing is, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why we have that streamy right there.
That's true.
That's not it. It's the one next to it.
Oh, I just threw this away.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Bravo, bravo. Why did you throw it away?
Because it was heavy and it was burdensome. And this is the fun thing about when people
How hard it is to get one of those?
Mama, listen. When people enter my life when they don't want to, and this happens
Why
quite a bit.
Why didn't you give it to Tracy?
It didn't occur to me in the moment.
Was it for It's for right?
I don't know. It says best Giat.
Is it
Yeah, it's This is yours.
Mattel.
Trixie Mattel.
Oh, this is mine.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you didn't throw my trophy away. Bunch of nuns.
I don't think, honestly, mine didn't say anything. It did not.
Damn.
I don't believe it did. It could have, maybe it did. Anyways, she's gone. She's gone. Because that's another thing. I went to look at fucking apartments today. I went to look at other places today.
How's that going?
It was cunt.
In what way? Were people wait.
Well, one of them
Let me ask a question.
One of them was an old church. Blue.
Were people living in these apartments? You
Yes.
start walking
No,
in
there
saying,
were.
I like it. I'll take it.
No, there were. There was an old converted church, but the neighborhood was kind of boo-boo.
Why don't we just get you something
A shipping
normal?
container in the middle of the
Can't we just
ocean?
get you something normal, conveniently located that you don't spend money on?
Yeah. I think that's a shelter.
The other day, you had to get out of your house, so you went to my studio without me. What did you do in there?
Mary, let me tell you what I did. Listen, you know, in the Peanuts cartoon, the stink ball, what's his name?
Oh, Pigsty?
Yeah. The one who
Pigpen.
The one who has a cloud of dirt and dust and dismay and just destruction. Yeah. That's me right now.
Okay.
I go to your condo. I immediately break the faucet in the bathroom.
And
Like
also
immediately.
something told me you were going to break something.
Immediately. And like it was like cartoonish because I'm like tiptoeing around, very tiptoe, like boopity, 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 not trying to leave a carbon footprint.
Right.
And then I break something. I'm like, well, that's it.
Well, you were doing your thing. You were sitting in the sink taking a shit and you turned back there to rinse it down.
I was flushing the toilet while I was trying to get the shit to go down the sink. I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. No,
Did you do anything with the drag, you little crossy?
Yeah, of course I put on the wigs. And I did a little tiptoe dance.
What did you feel? Did you put on the big ones?
I did some
What
of the
do you
big ones.
feel like
some
with
of the
the
small
big
ones,
wigs on?
some of the medium ones. I was Goldilocks in the wig room. I felt very good.
You were just in there alone, like wearing wigs.
I actually did a bunch of push-ups with one wig on, and then I put I had a negligee in my bag, and I was like, no, I'm gonna stop myself.
Right.
Even like this is too weird, even for me, because I don't like being weird at other people's places.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't jerk off at the Charlie Hotel because it was the panopticon. It was like everybody could see. I was in the center and everybody could see in.
What are you talking about? In your hotel room?
Yes. Like, so the Charlie Hotel is like, it's a complex of like little cottages. Okay. And it's probably 10 or so rooms you can rent. And I rented one that's like freestanding. So it's a little cute cottage. So cute. So cute. It has a bedroom up top and it has a living area with windows that have no shades. Mary, I was like, exactly. I walked in, I was like, excuse me?
Why don't you just go to the W? Why always try to be weird?
I did go to the W on New Year's and it was the girls' volleyball team all around me. I have no luck when it comes to like, and again,
For the
remember
Queen Mary.
bitch. The first thing out of that hoe's mouth was the walls are so thin. I was like, am I at home?
Well, that was a desperate situation.
No, so is this.
Right.
It's desperately seeking shelter. It's crazy.
Today's episode of Bald and Beautiful is sponsored by Airbnb, baby. Let me tell you, pretty much any trip would be better with Airbnb. I recently went up to my hometown of Wasaki, Wisconsin. We do have 2 motels in our town, very small motels. And because I was staying and I wanted to be able to cook breakfast and sleep in a real bed and go on like a nature walk, it was a lot better situation for me to be able to stay in an Airbnb. It was such a good deal. It was amazing. I also like because if I know I'm going somewhere in the future, I'll go through the app and I'll start favoriting, liking, loving different options so that next time I look at this area of Wisconsin that I'm going, it will show different Airbnbs that in the past I've stayed at or liked or been interested in. And that's really nice. It's also good about if I'm going up to visit somewhere, it's nice to have somewhere to ask people to come visit me. When you're staying in a hotel, it kind of feels like, well, I always have to leave to hang out with someone. I'm not going to have people in my room because there's, it's just beds. So when you're staying in an Airbnb, there's a dining room table, there's a kitchen, there's, somewhere to relax and watch television. And that's really nice. If you want more space, more privacy, a better location, and the most loved homes, check out Airbnb.com or download the Airbnb app. Blake said to me, he totally did not mean it this way, but I've been a little sensitive about my weight. And he goes, I'm on the, I'm 6 feet tall at least. And he's working, and I have huge feet, huge hands. And he goes, God, I forget how big you are. And I know he meant tall. And I went, well, no, I went, oh, well, I've kind of put my weight back on. I fit my old clothes now. And he was like, oh, no, tall. And I said, you said what you said. So then my bladder almost bleeding to the point of having to pee, thinking about my size, being like,
that's horrible. The bladder, it's like when you go, if you don't go, yoga class is 90 minutes.
Girl.
Oh my God, if you don't go, you bow pose where you're pressing your pelvis into the mat, squirt city.
Hot brown liquid. Hot brown liquid coming out of the pisser.
Oh God.
Hot brown.
Well, the gag is that I'm going to have to release black diarrhea to pay for black mold.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Black moldaria.
Yeah. But you know what? I even am a little reticent to say black mold because it's like bed bugs.
Oh yeah.
It's that tea. It's like, don't come near me. Don't do that.
When drag queens get bed bugs?
Mama, when anybody gets
you
bed
have to
bugs,
move.
You have to move. You have to set on fire. You got to get on a plane, leave everything.
I have so many things to tell you that my brain is flipping through. I just got to rip through some of them.
Do it.
Did you know that there's a drag race queen on this season whose has 3 names and the middle name is Butthole? I swear to God. What is the name? I swear to God. I learned this from Tom today and I said, I have to tell Katya. Lydia Butthole Collins. Lydia Butthole Collins.
Nope. Is there
not Peja Malaysia Dupree, not, a curious Chanel Davenport.
Right. Lydia Butthole
Collins. Lydia Butthole Collins. That sounds like a mean name for middle school.
Oh God. Hey Butthole. And it just stuck. Is there a story behind it? Or
it sounds like in middle school, her pants got pulled down and we all saw her butthole. So we've always called her Lydia Butthole Collins.
Beatrix Kiddo here. Lydia Butthole Collins here.
People, did you have a mean nickname? Kids are
Fat Boy. Because I was skinny. I told you that many times.
That's mean.
But no. It was a term of endearment. It was it wasn't.
Maybe that's how Blake meant it to me.
No, Blake is literally the nicest person in the world.
I know.
He's literally the nicest person. Maybe I should get.
He's wonderful.
He is wonderful. And the thing about him is he is so good with physical adjustments. And if you've ever been to a yoga class with a shitty teacher who does hands-on adjustments and you get a tentative, not really sure kind of adjustment, you can really feel it. And it's so awkward. He just picks you up and cranks you like it's amazing.
And it hurts, but it feels good, kind of like a massage where it's like you're kind of like, and so I'll also yell his name. I'll be like, oh, Blake, I'll just scream. I don't know what. Sometimes, do you have like a go-to phrase? Because I'll yell Christmas. I don't know why. Oh, Christmas. Oh, Christmas. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think it's probably Barbara Please or something like that.
Have you ever seen this video of Smokey Robinson? Smokey Robinson. Who's looking in here?
Who's looking? No peepers.
Shove some cash under the door. Hi.
Barbara, please.
Hi. Smokey Robinson. He does a cameo. He's a singer.
Okay.
Singer.
Yes.
And he has the cameo where he's telling someone, Happy Chinooka. Don't know what that is.
Oh, that's who that is with RuPaul? Because, okay, 3 things that have brought me have pulled me out of the well is RuPaul's stupid Instagram reels. I can't get enough of them. Opening the door, she has the purse on her head sideways.
The purse on the head sideways.
It's so funny.
RuPaul on the reels is wild.
She does little characters, little wigs and stuff, and they're so funny. Oh my God.
It's so awesome.
It's great. It's so great.
Laurel, what's her name? Butthole Collins? What is it?
Lydia
Butthole Collins.
Now, what is Lydia Butthole Collins's vibe? Do you know what her vibe is?
I know
what her style. Oh, okay.
I'm not watching.
So we don't know anything about her. What is her
I
style?
get all my Drag Race information. If I'm not doing Pit Stop, I get it all peripherally through the homosexuals who do watch it. And they float it to me like common knowledge. And I go, what are you talking about? Did you just say butthole? I'm like, what are you talking about?
I know.
Tom today said, what do you think of drag queens with 3 names? I said, I think it's okay. And he was like, well, what about the one whose middle name is Butthole? I said, what? What?
I think
Katya has a middle name?
I think that's amazing. I think
from
that's
the legendary House of Butthole?
No. From the legendary House of Collins. Collins is the last
So
name.
it's like Butthole Collins, Vulva Collins,
LBC. The LBC is very catchy.
T.
You know,
T. Girl,
LBC's non-binary T is very
valid. Girl,
what? Tell me.
I've been having a really hard time with, I watch the LA News every day now. Instead of watching the CSNBC, WNBA, whatever.
The lamestream media.
Yes, I've been watching more of the local news supporting the girls. And of course, it's the LA News. So it's just hard nipples, glossy lips.
And burned down houses.
Well, it's loosening up on that.
Okay.
We will see that. But I got to tell you this news story that I saw this morning.
Okay.
So they were the people investigating abandoned buildings, make sure there's no one in it with the fires to be like, is everyone here? Are you okay?
Yeah. Beatrix Kiddo.
Girl, tell me why they go to this nursing home in LA, this nursing home in like Azusa or something. And they find a 101-year-old woman alone in the building. Everyone had been evacuated at this nursing home except her. She said she took her hearing aids out to charge them. It didn't hear the evacuation. And so on camera, they blur her face, of course, but it's body cam footage. And it's a woman. And women that age
are so sexy.
Well, she has put together. She has jewelry, a little matching set on. And she probably has perfume on. And her face is blurred, so you can't see her face, but I'm assuming it's
garage doors. Yeah, garage doors. For sure.
And she has the walker and she goes, I've been trying to get out of here.
Oh my God.
She goes, will you guys help me get out of here? And they go, yeah. Have you been here the whole time? She's like, yeah.
That is
and they go, well,
crazy.
let's go. And she goes, well, don't leave me.
Oh my
because
God.
she got left.
That
somebody's grandma, they were like, how much money does she have? Oh, let that bitch burn. Like,
damn.
Yes.
Left behind.
And also those nurses are watching the news being like,
yeah. Oh, I don't work there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Did somebody say something about... Girl, you want to say somebody? Did somebody say something about a joint? Do you want to talk about? Did somebody say something?
Did somebody say something about an evacuation? I'm not really sure.
Mary, I took a page out of your books last night because I mixed drugs and alcohol.
God,
my back was
drugs
hurting
and alcohol.
So my back was hurting so bad.
Okay.
And whenever my back hurts, which happens maybe a week or 2 a year,
you
and
pop an oxy.
Usually on tour from the course and stuff.
Yeah.
But lately it's been like, oh, I slept wrong. I'm getting old. Blah.
Yeah.
So I took a gabapentin, which is a muscle relaxant. So I took it. And I thought, oh, it's like a pill. It'll hit in 45 minutes. The beat will drop in about an hour.
What? What pills are you taking that don't come in for an hour?
It didn't kick in till like 2 hours.
What?
So, and I'm working on my stuff for Soloping Disco. And this is a little bit whatever, but I have that Apple Vision headset thing.
Oh yeah. I've been meaning to ask you about that.
I love it. And why I like it is because instead of, if you guys can see me on camera, my posture is this.
Oh, when you're doing emails and stuff.
Yeah. So instead of that, I will lay flat on the floor at night after a long day, have the Apple Vision on, and I'll work, like do emails, whatever, in the sky on the floor.
Now, how do you do the emails with no keyboard? Get out of here.
Type in the air.
Get out of here.
Or when I was just working on Solid Pink Disco stuff, so I'm running Final Cut from my computer and I'm editing video, but I'm looking at it on the ceiling. So I'm kind of like this.
Are you using a mouse? It's a little bit Star Trek.
It's a little bit Matrix. It's a little bit, yes.
Futuristic.
But it's great because for my neck, I can put my neck on a little relaxer, put a pillow under my back.
Blake
and
could
still
be
work.
stretching you out while you're doing it.
Well, he was too busy.
No, I know.
He has way more famous clients. I love when
know
he's
he
stretching me and
does.
I'm like, do I have the same body as Channing Tatum or whoever he's seeing?
He's like, no.
No, you don't. Forgot how big you are.
That ugly bitch.
Yeah. Damn, you're bald. So I'm working on my computer and I'm looking into the sky, and I bought the Apple Vision Pro during a depressive episode. So I bought it to feel something.
Retail therapy.
And I do like it. I do use it. I like it.
Okay.
And it has really good see-through. So the TV can be on.
Yeah.
Somebody can be in the room and I can just
The killer.
The
killer's nearby. And
I can see the killer. And I can do emails and shit, whatever.
Okay.
Watch TikToks, and then it all uses hands. So instead of swiping, I'm just go like this, and the TikTok changes, whatever.
That's so wild to me.
Yeah. And then the porn, obviously.
No, see,
Just kidding.
No, right.
kidding.
Because I know you're kidding. And the one reason that I don't fuck with the Oculus, I think, is because I tried with porn and I was like, please. That's so goofy. So goofy. And I didn't get into it.
It's boop boop doop.
It's boop boop doop. And also the killer is there and I can't see him with the Oculus.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like it for some, like I like, sometimes I don't have a pool table, so I'll play pool with the goggles on. There'll be a fake pool table in the living room so I can play pool. What?
How does that work? But that doesn't improve your pool game whatsoever.
But it's like kind of fun. You know,
That is so crazy to me. I need to get into video games, I guess.
You do.
I fucking do. What besides
Anything
The
to keep
Sims?
you off the streets.
Mary, listen, okay? Listen, I woke up dirty as hell on the couch, crick neck and bad back. Crick neck, bad back. Overslept. Workers are trying to get in my house. It was a nightmare. And same thing yesterday. Crick neck, bad back on the couch.
You can't do it.
3 days in a row.
Because you can't go on the bed.
Mary, it's a war zone. I'm living in World War III. It's like crazy. I am very fortunate to have a house. I'll say that. Although the circumstances of my house at the moment are very unfortunate.
Right.
But anyways, man.
I forgot what I was going to say with the story.
I'm so sorry. You were talking
isn't your
about,
fault.
I was talking about
working on my computer.
Yes.
But I don't remember.
and then you were talking about, but before that,
I forgot why I brought up I was laying there working. Damn.
So you were doing solid pink.
Bad backs, crick necks, carpal tunnels. I don't know. Icy Hot has become my best friend. I'm getting ready for Solid Pink Disco.
No, gabapentin.
Oh, gabapentin. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm working on my computer and it's a muscle relaxer and it doesn't make you too woozy if you don't take too much of it. So, but it does just, if your muscles are doing this, it just loosens the grip a little bit. Allows you to be functional that day.
Imagine
I wouldn't say it makes your memory razor sharp. I wouldn't say you should be driving, but you can still function.
Yeah.
So I'm working on my computer like this, right? And watching documentaries in the background, watching all this Michael Moore shit, just getting mad, right? Grinding my teeth,
Perfect
pissed off.
anti-anxiety stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Watching Michael Moore's Sicko. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
About the healthcare in other
It's
countries.
very depressing.
Depression. Oh, I'm sorry. You need open heart surgery to save your life. Well, according to your paperwork, you had a yeast infection in 2002.
Yeah.
Denied.
Yeah. Would you like your life or your house? We'll take the house. It's crazy.
This one guy, 2 of his fingers got cut off with a table saw, and they said they would only pay for 1. So he's like, I picked my ring finger because I'm a romantic. I wanted to wear my wedding ring.
You know what? That is so funny.
Country's fucked.
In the Uber ride here, I randomly asked the driver if he would give up his finger for $50,000. He wouldn't. And I went up to 50 million and he was like, no.
I agree.
I was
Money's
like,
just money.
I was like, you are cunt.
Money's just money.
Yes.
Fingers are
However,
fingers.
Right. That is correct. However,
You can't do this with money.
you can get a nice little Goldie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I go, you know what? I don't think this pill did anything.
You're
It's kind
faded.
of an old prescription.
Okay.
And I go, I guess I'll have a glass of wine because my back needs to relax. I'm trying not to drink because I'm trying to get in shape for tour.
Sure.
And You're like, rub a lamp, bitch. Rub a lamp, bald bitch.
Good luck with that, fatty.
Yeah.
No,
What are you going
I
to do?
don't-
Take off a leg?
I don't even. So the funny thing is, I don't even notice. I do not even know. You talk about this like gaining weight thing, and I'm sure you're telling the truth, but I don't even see it. It's crazy.
It's my own journey. And the only
Okay.
reason I feel comfortable talking about it is because I feel vulnerable with our audience.
Yeah.
And so
Of
why
course,
not just be honest that I
Yeah.
have a hard time with it? So,
Absolutely.
I'm not saying I should throw that up on anybody else and you should agree, but I'm just saying that's what I go through.
And I think your tea is valid.
My non-Bernie tea, not my non-Bernie tea.
Your non-Bernie tea.
Non-Bernie tea. So, Butthole Collins. So, I'm in
Back
bed.
to Lydia Butthole Collins.
And I got a neck release item, like a roller thing.
Yeah.
So my neck is released.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my pill to work. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
So I have a glass of wine and I'm working on my computer.
Red or white?
Pills?
The white.
Oh, I don't know. I crushed them up. No, it was white wine.
White Zin.
No.
Chardonnay.
White Zin. What are you,
Pinot
middle
Grigio?
school?
I don't know. I don't drink wine. I think it's
White Zin.
Pinot Grigio.
It was a Sauvignon.
Oh, Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh my God.
So then I'm working and I got to tell you, I get a second wind. My back's feeling good. I'm like, yes, I'm pulling through. And I don't think that pill worked. I'll have another glass of wine. Because a glass of wine I downed in
Faded.
4 seconds.
Faded.
So then when the pill did work, I was like,
Re-rolling.
the Venga bus
From
is coming.
one gabapentin, which is like, for people, it's not a muscle relaxer.
It's a very,
like,
very light muscle relaxer. But to me, it
light.
was a lot. And so
Okay.
this morning I woke up to go to his rehearsal, and I was like very hungover.
hungover. How many glasses of
I
wine?
guess I just mix pain pills and alcohol now. That's who I am.
with your new
How
license.
the tides have turned. Oh, I can't wait to get my license, take my pain pill, have a glass of wine, and drive.
Wait, so I know drunk driving is very in.
It's
What is
sick.
what is the status of your license right now?
Well, thank you so much for asking. So I went and took the test. I told you some of those questions were hard.
Yeah.
But I passed.
Yeah.
And I had to request my driving record from Wisconsin DMV to prove to California DMV that I had a license for 10 years. And then they said I just have to come in and get my picture taken.
Fierce. What are you gonna wear?
Well, you can't wear
A wig.
a wig.
You should wear a piece.
You can't wear anything on your head unless it's religious.
Let's get religious.
Do you know about my brother's ID picture?
No.
So there's this religion called Pastafarian. Do you know what this is?
Mary, what is it?
So there's somebody who, it was like an act of protest, I think, where they said, fine, if we can wear religious shit on our head, I'm going to invent a religion that says I wear a pasta strainer on my head. When I go to the DMV, you can't do boo-boo about it. My brother has an ID with a pasta strainer on his head
You're kidding.
because he's like, fuck the noise. This is my religion, boop. Which is kind of cunty.
It is kind of it's kind of
Kinda
but it's
cunty.
also insane. But not.
I
as
mean,
ins-
drag queens are named Butthole.
Yeah, but
everything's
not-
out the window. By the way, I gagged that we went and did a photo shoot the other day together, and
Yeah.
you just spent the whole day posting all the BTS pictures of pictures no one's seen yet.
Oh, I that occurred to me. That occurred
I'm
to
sitting
me.
home being like, "That's us at the photo shoot." No one's seen the retouched photos.
I know. I was like, oh, that was like, yeah, these photos are going to get doctored, and then everybody's going to know we're just
and was
fat
gonna
and
go,
ugly.
"Oh, so that's what it is."
No, I think that's great. Plus, they were all filtered.
That's true.
They were all like, I know. Listen, I got excited because I never
What?
have BTS.
I just thought in the future you
yeah,
put
yeah.
out the pictures and then go like, "Here's the fun BTS." But now the
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
come out, they're gonna be like, "Seen it, ugly." Swipe.
Oh, but no, they won't though, because there's never pictures of us. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Well, see, yeah, you're absolutely right. By the way, so I'm sorry about that.
No, it wasn't worth calling you, but I thought
Okay.
I would come on camera and call you out.
I never have BTS ever.
Well,
So I got excited.
Trixie Cosmetics is next door. And one time a famous drag race queen came in filming and was like, "We're backstage at Trixie Cosmetics. Our whiteboard with our next 2 years of products." It was
No
like,
way. The secret
Yeah.
sauce ingredients.
and of course, no one means it. But
Yeah.
they're just filming.
Right.
But I don't know if you know this. Drag queens don't always think first.
This is true. This is true. Now, when you're people at home might want to know that if you're looking to do any alterations to your home, it's best to get 3 estimates from professionals. And then,
Is that true?
yeah, I mean, just think about it, Mary. If you want to redo your bathroom, you talk to 3 different contractors, GCs, whatever, and the quotes you can get will range wildly. it's the Terrifier. So I like flung myself into this remediation scenario way too quick because I thought I was being like proactive. Proactive, no. Hasty, yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Terrible. The Terrifier. The Terrifier.
Well, is there an upside? Are you going to get to, if they're ripping out the wall, are you going to get to like redesign something or change it?
That is the upside, I suppose you could say. It's like, oh, yes.
But you want to move anyway.
Yeah, I don't, I mean, here's the thing. I guess
You're a homeowner who dreams of renting.
I like the idea of like doing first, last security, like, oh, love it. I love it. Like no security deposit back. Oh God, I love it. It's fierce. It's fierce. But mortgage, property taxes, eat my ass. Come into my home and eat my ass instead.
Damn, I'm sorry.
I hate that shit.
Well, do you think it's going to be done soon?
No. Well,
let's ask. Look
okay.
at, I'm doing this Trixie
ask
magic
the
hate
thingy.
ball,
Ask
and it
the
has a
thingy.
bunch of fun responses. I'm going to be honest, they're mostly negative.
Perfect.
So
It's going to be very
let's say
apt.
you shake it and you ask whatever
Okay.
you need to ask. It's
Okay.
yes or no type of stuff.
Will my bloop remediation situation be done by Friday? Yes, bald.
And we're on the pod.
Literally. Look, it said it. Mary,
Cunty.
you know that's tea.
From the mouths of
That
babes.
has to be tea.
That has to
Okay.
be tea. And you know, we actually, the inside of this is blue Gatorade. You can't drink it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, well, this is going to be on sale for Valentine's Day, so you should get one,
That's
people.
what a great thing. No, I love that.
Listen, in a time where people are afraid, there's a lot of indecision.
A lot of
this is going to be the
uncertainty.
last word. Do you know how much more I would prefer the president go, should we do this? Great. Like, because
And
whatever
honestly-
this is better than whatever's going on over there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't get me started.
The constitutional tea in this country is not valid.
Not valid.
The presidential tea in this country is not valid. The governmental tea in this country is not valid.
Well, what I know about billionaires is that they're always looking out for the little guy. That's how they became billionaires.
See, B stands for like bringing little people into the fold and taking care of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I always heard, I've met people who work with Dolly Parton and I said, what is she like? And they said, oh, I toured with her. She would get off the tour bus and while they were setting up the set, she would sometimes walk around with water bottles and ask how everyone's family is. And I'm like, that's a billionaire. That's the dream billionaire. But I
Well-
don't think they're all Dolly Parton.
No, I think they're nicer.
Yeah, totally.
They're
Evil
all-
Dolly
yeah.
Parton.
I mean, she's an outlier and she's an angel. Probably the best person on the planet Earth. Nobody even comes close to her. And all this like small cabal of evil billionaires that are running our capitalist oligarchy. I just, why don't they come into my house and fix my mold problem?
Thank you.
Stay tuned when we defect to another country and leave you rotting U.S. citizens behind.
The set is the same. It's just a different language of the bald and the beautiful.
The color is even more bright
More
and
blue. Yeah. Okay. Bye.